Point Lookout was just a thing to do. I can see docks and stuff in a boardwalk. I can't wait to check it out. Point Lookout was the third Fallout 3 DLC we played. It is the most massive of the game's DLCs, but it is misleading about exactly how massive it is, often doing cheats to make it appear bigger, like how the world map is purposefully stretched. Still, by DLC standards, it has a fair amount of content, which is nice, but the majority of the content takes the form of token locations or written notes. Despite the supposed size of Point Lookout, there are only a handful of voiced NPCs, making it feel excessively empty for no discernible reason.
I'm Den Mother. I keep us safe and make sure everyone remembers to eat and sleep. It's more work than you might think. A lot of our members have transcended conscious thought. Someone's got to take care of them.
This DLC clearly has a different political perspective and bias than the rest of Fallout 3, indicative of a drift in ideology from when Bethesda made the flagship game. Its bias is fiscal conservatism, which manifests in how it is obsessed with China, downplays a Chinese concentration camp as being justified because spies, the entire quest regarding the academic liberal being fooled, and the offensive portrayal of both the indigenous tribe and the southern white folk, depicting the latter as mutated, inbred swamp folk that are universally hostile. Despite that many of these people are sympathetic to conservative ideals, is what makes us think this DLC comes from a place of the wealthier, academic, moderate conservative, which is ironic given their dislike of academia. What do you think about Point Lookout?
Things aren't wonderful, but I reckon it's hard all around. My family's lived hereabouts since, well before the war, and I reckon we'll be here a long time yet.
In addition, this DLC is interesting for the amount of Chinese content that can be gleaned from it, as China is a major but rarely seen agent in the Fallout universe, but much of it is soured by the anti-communist lens that the stories are always told through. We don't expect positive depictions of China, but the only depictions involve shady state agents of China, which is a very select sample. Even the one Chinese character that you read about at the concentration camp is proven to be a spy, acting as if the camp is justified because they caught one actual spy. The passphrase is Seraphim Descending.
Clearance acknowledged. Follow me for your extraction debriefing, comrade.
Sure thing, comrade. Meanwhile, the main quest is overtly racist, forcing the player to participate in a genocide of brown-skinned indigenous tribals that aren't even given a proper name, who also just happen to be victims of lobotomies, culminating in a choice of which rich, racist white guy you want to support. There were some good side quests, like the Lovecraftian one. Some NPCs like Nadine were nice, but the other dreadful storytelling, characters, and empty landscape will leave you desperate for more content.
You fuck! You think you can betray me? You have one chance, exactly one chance to fucking redeem yourself in my eyes. We are going to go in there, and we are going to end this once and for fucking all, and you will help, or you will be my enemy. And you do not want to be my enemy.
And so we give Point Lookout a 4 out of 10. Might as well play it.